Books are meant to be shared and talked about. When I read a book, the first thing I usually want to do is talk about it to someone I know. I have many teacher friends online who I share books with. We are constantly chatting, blogging, and tweeting each other about the books we are reading and saying, "You've got to read this one," or "Have you read this new book by Kwame Alexander or Kate Mesner or Gordon Corman?" It makes reading so much more fun. Plus, I get to hear about all these great books to pass on to my students. With Bookshout, I get to share these books not only with my 6th grade students in my classroom, but with all 600 plus students here at CMS. That is a reading teacher's dream. Many people ask me why I read KidLit. Although I have many answers, I would like to share one of those with you today. I read KidLit because it helps me to be a better teacher. Now, you may be wondering just how that happens. You see, when I read a book about a kid whose parents are going through a divorce, I understand you better. When I read a book about a kid who feels different, I understand you better. Or when a kid is bullied, or when a kid's parent is dealing with addiction or is in jail, or when a kid loses someone they love, I understand you better. When I read a book about a kid who accomplishes a goal or makes the team or overcomes a fear, I get to celebrate with you because I understand what it took for you to get to that point. But this understanding doesn't just work for me as a reading teacher. It works for all teachers, including math and science and health and PE teachers, and even principals and counselors and cafeteria workers and custodians. When we read books with kids as the main characters, we understand all of you and what you are going through just a little bit better. But here's the best part. This level of understanding can even work for you. Just imagine what could happen if we took the time to read a book and learn what other students are going through. If we create a culture of understanding and acceptance, we could become a better school and a better community and even a better world. And that, my friends, is the power of books. And that is something worth shouting about. Next week, I will have a special guest with me, and we will be book talking 2 books from a very popular author, Kwame Alexander. Do you know the titles of the books he wrote? One book was a huge hit last year in the Explorer Wing, thanks to a certain social studies teacher. So, until next time, keep reading and let me hear you shout about those books.